Good morning. I hope everyone is doing well today. Um, I'm glad that you tuned in, and I'm going to talk a little bit about our adolescent program here at Embrace Life. So, our adolescent program is it's very unique because we offer something that no one else in the Magic Valley is offering. What we're offering is we're offering our partial hospitalization and our intensive outpatient program to the adolescents. So the cool thing about this is the adolescents have the ability to come to a day program, not only get the help that they need, but be able to be in school, enrolled in school, or getting their GED while in our program. So that is something that we do absolutely, it's no question about it, mandate is any child, any adolescent, any teen that is in our program has got to be enrolled in school, some sort of schooling, either whether it be their actual school that they have been in previously, or Jerome School District, or getting their GED, but some sort of schooling. There's time designated throughout the day that they have school and just school time. So not only are they getting their community reintegration stuff, not only are they getting their schooling, but they're also getting their substance use classes. We deal with children that have co occurring disorder also. So children that are not only substance dependent, but have some sort of underlying or secondary mental illness problem, whether it be, we see a lot of times either depression or anxiety or PTSD. And there can be a variety of different underlying causes. And that's one thing that we see not only with our adolescents, but with our adults only. Probably about 90+% of people that enter our program are not only substance dependent, but are also co-occurring with some sort of mental illness. Like I say, it's very, very common to have some sort of mental condition, whether it be, like I mentioned earlier, depression, anxiety, PTSD, mood disorders. There's a lot of different underlying issues that could be going on. And what we want to do here at Embrace Life Recovery is really bring attention to those, get to the root of the problem and be able to solve this problem, work with this adolescent from the ground up. The nice thing about our adolescent program is I feel like, and here at Embrace Life, we feel like if we can get them into our program, we can help them because the younger that we start, the better off that we are. We would like to really nip this in the butt before it gets where if someone offends, that it actually goes on their permanent adult record. So the nice thing about it is if we can have just a little bit plant that seed and help these adolescents, it can really save their adult life. They would never have to, like I say, have any kind of adult record, which is absolutely fantastic. We see children from all around the Magic Valley. We see adolescents from Mini-Cassia area, from the Blaine County area, from all the way west as far as Hegerman. So we really, it doesn't matter what area in the Magic Valley that you're in, we can care for your child. We do accept Medicaid, which is fantastic. And another thing that's pretty unique is we try to, with these adolescents, really do a hands-on approach. We don't want them just sitting at a desk. A lot of times what has not worked in the past, what has happened in the past, it's not working. So what we want to do is something completely different. So we're really bringing our program, it's got more of a really hands-on hands-on approach to things. So they're up, they're doing things, they're out in the community, they're learning life skills that they're going to need to know. They're learning how to balance a checkbook. They're learning the difference between a credit card and a debit card. They're learning how to make a grocery list. They're learning how to go shopping. We are taking them out and we are actually showing them and teaching them these life skills that they're going to need to know later on. And it's pretty fantastic when you think about a regular just public school. They're not doing things like that. They're not out in the community doing things like that on a weekly basis. Where we are here, not only dealing with that substance use disorder, we are out in the community. We're teaching these life skills that the children are going to need to know coming into adulthood. So that's something that we really want to stress, and I really want to stress to everybody out there is our adolescent program is not sitting at a desk for 6 hours a day. It is up, moving around, hands-on approach, learning things, putting your hands, touching, feeling things, being able to really learn with a hands-on approach how to do life skills. So that is fantastic. And another thing that I think is pretty unique is we're also, just like a public school would, we're feeding them lunch, we're feeding them breakfast. So they're getting a breakfast and a lunch, and that is taken care of by Embrace Life Recovery Center with partnerships with the Jerome School District to actually get these lunches and these breakfasts for the kids. We're teaching them how to cook. They are actually on a weekly basis preparing a lunch for themselves. They are going to the grocery store and learning how to shop and be frugal and get healthy and buy healthy ingredients to make healthy food choices and meals. It's just a really hands-on approach. We're taking them to a tire shop and showing them, having the tire shop work with us to show them how to actually change a flat tire, how to build and maintain good credit so later on in their adult lives they can purchase a house, they can have good credit. It's something that a lot of people have not learned, either one, how to do, or not paid attention and done that in the real world when they are just starting out. And it takes a long time after you have, say, ruined your credit to get that credit back. So what we really stress is how important your credit score is, how important it is if you want to buy a house, if you want to have a family, if you want to drive nice cars, the things that people want to do in life. So that's what we're really doing with our adolescent program in our day program. From the day program, and let me just go back just a second and let you know that our day program, our PHP program for our adolescents is just like the adults. It's a 12-week program. So after that 12 weeks and they graduate into IOP, they would drop down to where they're coming 3 times a week, 3 hours a day. If they want, they can stay enrolled in that day program, but that would be the next step in our progression to getting them out of here if that's what they are choosing to do. So the IOP program, same sort of situation, 3 hours a day, 3 days a week, and they're here, they're learning. We do a hands-on approach. Even in our substance use disorder classes, we are doing a hands-on approach. And like I mentioned, if you tuned into part 1 or part 2 of our adult series, I'm stressing that we are not a 12-step treatment facility. And I'll stress this over and over. It's not that we don't believe in the 12 steps, but a lot of times what we are seeing is people have tried the 12 steps or done a 12-step program and it hasn't worked. So we are just doing just a little bit different. We're still going to, with the adults, an AA meeting on a weekly basis, but we are an evidence-based treatment facility, and that's what we teach. So we teach evidence-based substance use classes. The 12 steps are fantastic and they have worked for a lot of people, but for maybe someone that's tried the 12-step program and it hasn't worked for them, we are a little bit different. We do use more of a holistic approach to things. We're doing things like meditation and yoga and working out. That's another thing that the kids and the adults get on a daily basis, is they get to come to our gym and they get to get exercise. we always talk and preach that the healthier your body is, the healthier your mind is. And we find that is so true. The healthier your mind is, the healthier your body is. So we really are wanting to focus on getting some exercise throughout the day, getting up, moving around, getting your heart beat up, doing some stuff that's going to release some of those natural endorphins and going to make you feel good, naturally feel good. And that's a lot of times what people have not had in a lot of years or a long time is that natural endorphin feel good. Just doing some exercise and getting your heart rate up just a little bit can do that for you. So that's something that we really do focus on. And another thing that we do is like I say, we're out in the community. We're doing things. We're taking the kids to the rec center on a weekly basis. They're going swimming. They're going down to Miracle Hot Springs. They're doing on Thursdays a full day of community reintegration, whether that be, like I mentioned earlier, going to the gym, going to change a tire, going to a bank to learn how to open up a banking account. There's just a lot of things that we're doing, and we want to be as hands-on as we possibly can. So for anybody that's got questions about our adolescent program here at Embrace Life Recovery Center, whether it be the partial hospitalization day program or whether it be the intensive outpatient program that we offer for kids 13 to 17 years old, give us a call. Our phone number here is 208-595-2298. And you can ask for our adolescent treatment director. She is very, very, very good at what she does. And she spends a lot of time with our founder, Stephanie Ford, in creating these plans and this criteria for the children to do. And they absolutely love it. So give it a shot, give us a call. Let us explain to you in more detail, answer any questions that you might have about what we're offering for the kids. And that's something that we really, really, really do take great pride in, is having a fantastic program, not just for adults only, but for our adolescents, because adolescents need it, if not worse than the adults do. So stay tuned, and I'm glad that you joined us, and we'll talk to you later. Have a great day. Bye.